is gonna be interesting because I have not played this game in ages. I'm not joking when I say this. I actually have not played Dragon Ball Fighter in forever. Yeah, listen, when I say I have not played this game in ages, I actually have not played this game in like forever and ever. Like the last time I touched it was like the middle to maybe I think it was like maybe the middle of like 20 like the middle of 2024. Because at that time I was playing I had played in a tournament. I played in a tournament and even though I tried my best, I was rusty. I was super rusty with the game, and I was super rusty with the game. Didn't do I did better than I expected, but I still was not doing good. Let me hop on Marvel then, if that's the case. So I'm gonna be honest. I hadn't played Dragon Ball Fighters for ages. Just like I haven't
Capcom
played this
presents
game
Marvel
in
Comics.
ages.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Straight up, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to play. Yeah. I know. And this game right here, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Listen. It's one of the goats. All right, let's be honest here. UMVC 3 is one of the greatest fighting games that has ever, and I mean ever, been created. Literally one of the best games ever made of all time. Like, and people say now when people say Blaze Blue Central Fiction is one of the goats, there's no denying that. No, there is no denying that. This is coming from somebody that doesn't really like or play anime fighting games. I will agree in saying Blaze Blue Central Fiction is one of the best fighting games that's ever been made. One of the best. But if you want to talk about one of, if not the GOATs, you look at this. You look at Marvel. You look at Marvel in of itself. It's a beautiful game with a beautiful history and everything. Like you look at Marvel, you see, oh, they got all these awesome characters. Look at the roster. The roster's stacked. Not stacked, it's stacked. Right? The
Marvel
roster
vs.
is that
Capcom
big.
3.
The roster
That's
is
right,
that
the third
expansive.
chapter. The superheroes are
Like, the
all
roster's
here.
that big.
Who will rise to
You
the
got
top?
Darkseid, you got Nemesis T-Type, you got Wesker, you got freaking, like, you got freaking, like, bro, you got Nemesis, like, you wanna make a team Resident Evil, guess what, you can do that. You got Jill Valentine, you got Nemesis T-Type, you got Chris Redfield, you got Wesker, you got Albert Wesker, okay? What more do you need? Okay, but say for example you want to be something like, oh, well, what about Team Devil May Cry? Easy. You got Virgil, you got Dante, you got Trish. Who else do you need? Well, actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. In terms of like the Devil May Cry characters, everybody usually just plays Virgil and Dante. Nobody really plays Trish. Like, if you come up against a freaking Trish player in this day and age, it's like coming up on a unicorn, so to speak, because it's like this. 9 times out of 10, right? a majority of people who play the Devil May Cry characters, you're only gonna see Virgil and you're only gonna see Dante because they're the best two. That's it. You don't need anybody else. You don't. Like, you could argue I need somebody else, but then again, you got Dante, you got Virgil, you got the brothers Sparta. Who else do you need? Huh? Like, come on. You could argue, oh, what about Nero? What about Lady? This, that, and the third. Nah, you got Virgil, you got Dante, you're set. Besides, need I remind you, there's an entire class of teams that you could run in this game, literally named May Cry teams. Any character that you want to put in front, you can. You just gotta have Dante and Virgil as backup. That's it. You don't need anything else. You could do Deadpool maybe. You could do Deadpool May Cry. You could do, I don't know, you could do Frank West May Cry. You can do Doom May Cry if you're really feeling insane. Because listen. I got a friend of mine, right? Shout out to my boy, Sophia. He plays Dr. Doom on point. Right? Like, he plays Dr. Doom on point. Alright? If that alone does not prove how insane that man is, I don't know what will. Because nobody plays Dr. Doom on point unless either A, you are that crazy, or B, you are that confident, or both. Alright? Nobody really plays Dr. Doom on point. Dr. Doom, it's not that he can't be played on point, it's just that you see Dr. Doom, he's mostly in the mid or he's anchored. Right? He's mostly mid or he's mostly anchored. Now, let's say for example, here's a character that you barely see nowadays. You barely see She-Hulk. You barely see She-Hulk, and it's not like she's she's bad, but she's nowhere near like the bottom of the tier list, right? She's nowhere near the. I actually have to be careful with what I'm about to say because I haven't looked at a tier list for Marvel in ages. Listen, you want to talk about a character that is like bottom of the barrel, low tier? Check it out. Simco. That's it. Just Simco is bottom of the barrel, low tier. She's at the very bottom of the tier list. There are 50 characters in this game, and she's number 50. She is that bad. She's so bad, in fact, that one of her hypers, right, gives her armor. And that's when you really people start going in with like reckless abandon, right? Oh, it's a shame. Now, you want to talk about another character in this game that sucks, but he is super fun to play with? Look at this guy. Look at Nemesis. Look at this man. We going with the raw beef color. Like, Nemesis T-Type is a god-awful. He is a god-awful character. He is terrible. Terrible. He sucks. Alright? He's terrible. Right? Let's see if we can find a match. He's a god-awful character. Now, he's bad. He's a big-bodied character, but he has
Get ready to brawl.
no...
Fight! Daggers of Tanakh! Daggers of Tanakh! First attack! Impact Pole! Air combo! Danger! Here come some new challengers.
I actually don't know how this match is gonna go. I've actually never fought this guy.
Welcome to the world of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. The world's greatest heroes are all here. Lay claim to your glorious victory.
I'm just gonna wait till Tekken 8 is ready. I'm just gonna wait till Tekken 8 is ready. You can have fun with that. See? And people want to look at me funny when I say that Virgil has always been a problem in Marvel and nobody. Listen, let's be honest here. I'm going to go mask off about Virgil. He's always been a problem. Virgil is one of the most crayon eating. Virgil is one of the most crayon eating, paint huffing, sniffing glue characters I've ever seen in a fighting game because of how top tier he is. He's top 10, he's like top 5. Virgil is top 5 in Marvel. And you can see, you look at that man's buttons and you can just immediately tell, oh yeah, he's top 5, easy. Top 5, easy. And on top of that, everybody and their grandma has a Virgil combo. Even somebody like, I don't know, even somebody like me who does not play Virgil, no, everybody has a pocket Virgil. Everybody somewhere somehow has a pocket Virgil. Just saying. Oh man, I'm gonna be honest. Like UMVC3 is a fantastic game. It's just I'm just gonna say it. A majority of players who play UMVC3 are creatively bankrupt. No doubt about it. Because a lot of fighting game players nowadays, and I'm probably not the only person to have said this or whatever. A lot of fighting game players nowadays they fall into the group the mindset of they fall into the mindset of, oh, this professional player plays this character, that means I can do it too, and it's like, why? Like, here's the thing. I get having idols. I get having heroes in like any kind of community that you're in. But here's the thing. There's a reason why they say, oh cool, Tekken 8's ready. There's a reason why they say to never meet your heroes. And on top of that, my personal opinion, if you're playing a specific character, because one one professional player is playing them, and you get inside and you get the thought of like, hey, let's say hey, so and so plays this one character, I can play them too. It's just like, okay, just because insert name here plays this character doesn't mean you have to. Like, you can play any character in a roster and you would be fine, depending on the actual character you chose. Ooh, that is gonna... hold up. Okay, hold on. I don't need the avatar skins, because they don't really do anything. Because it's like, oh, well, so-and-so plays this character, I could play them too. You don't have to. Hell, a lot of people nowadays, specifically in the hero shooter spots, a lot of people be picking characters like Adam Warlock or Rocket Raccoon or freaking Spider-Man because, oh, my favorite streamer plays this character. I can do that too. It's like, not unless you put in the time and effort to get as good, if not better, than they already are. Like, there's a reason why me and a couple of my friends we constantly crack jokes about Spider-Man players and how 95 of them, like no, not even 95, 99% of like Spider-Man players suck. And it doesn't matter whether they're like Lord or not. 99% of Spider-Man players suck because the majority of them don't get how he works. Besides, Spider-Man is one of, if not the hardest character in the game. Like, dang, I said that and I instantly lost a viewer. So like you can't expect a Joe Schmo from like down the road to pick up Spider-Man and instantly be good. No, that's not how it works. It's let me see if this actually is able to be played because it's like, oh shoot, nah. Here's a good example. Um, I'm gonna say it. Ooh, Lydia Co. I'm gonna say it. Fighting game players, fighting game players in of themselves are weird because it's like, oh, well, my favorite streamer plays this character. I can do that too. But then they actually hit the lab and then they realize how hard that character is. It's like, look, oh yeah, I gotta wait like 2 hours. It's like, look, you can play the character, but you need to realize that the character in of themselves has a is the way that they are, and some characters need a lot more skill than others. That's just the way it is, right? Now, now here's an example. I've seen a lot of people say that Mishimas in general require no skill, or Brian Fury takes no skill. Look, a lot of people said that Brian Fury takes no skill. They're probably the kind of person to like try a taunt jet upper on their first attempt and then give up when they don't hit it. When they actually don't hit a taunt jet upper, which by the way, you don't have to hit taunt jet uppers. I say that as a Brian man, but my personal opinion, it's like, look, play the character you want to play. Don't like listen. If you know somebody who plays a specific character and you like watching them, that is cool. There's no word. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're gonna pick up a character because your favorite streamer picks them up, then there's a problem. Like a lot of people should be playing whatever character they want because they choose to, because they want to learn the character, not because freaking Billy Bob's Billy Bob 7280 picked up the character and they're fairly good with him. Like if that was the case, then a lot of us would be playing the same character at this point. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Mm. Let me redo this stream.